Hey guys, just want to talk about baldness here for a second. And I don't think that I've ever said on any of my videos that you can actually cure baldness. But what you can do, and what I've always been encouraging people to do, is to take natural things that will help to slow that process down. And you can definitely do that. And I have enough experience now throughout the years that I've been doing this that there are things that you can take and do that can have a dramatic impact on how fast you're going to lose all of your hair. Now, as far as I'm aware of, I don't believe that it's possible to regrow a natural hairline. So that means if you have a receding hairline, there isn't really anything you can do to regrow that hairline. So as you can see, where my hairline is, right here, that's where my hairline is. And, so there isn't really a whole lot you can do, okay, to regrow where you've lost the hair in here. But where you do have a hairline, you can do certain things to help slow the process of which your hair is falling out. And that's why I'm encouraging people to take, salt pimento extract, nettle root extract, things like that, that helps to inhibit DHT, which shrinks your hair follicles until there's no hair left. And if you could do that, you can definitely slow down the process really, a lot in some cases. It all depends on how strong that gene is in your body that's causing you the baldness. So, as you can see from what I've been doing, there certainly has been slowing down the process. I mean, there's people that are my age, 25, that are already completely bald because they didn't take certain things that I've been taking that could have helped slow that process down. So, no, I don't know of any way or anything that you can take that will actually cure your baldness. Of course, there's things that you can do cosmetically. You can buy a wig. In fact, there's a good website that I can share with you guys. It's called bestwigoutlet.com. And they have a lot of good men's wigs for like $40-something, like $43. And you can get a pretty realistic looking wig that's pretty undetectable, for a cheap price. And, that will give the appearance of a full head of hair. So that's something that you can do. And believe it or not, in my studies I've come to learn that there's a lot of women actually that wear wigs. Not really necessarily because they're bald, but just because they like wigs. And you wouldn't even know that they were wearing one. That's how realistic these things are these days. So am I saying for people to wear a wig? It's up to you. I don't want to tell people what to do. I'm just giving people alternatives and things that they perhaps could try out, if you're concerned about your looks, your attractiveness, whatever. So don't let this whole hair loss thing discourage you guys. Think of it this way, there's people who get tattoos and things, which I don't really believe in. And yet people will make fun of people for wearing a wig or whatnot, and it's just ridiculous. People do a lot of different things. You shouldn't try to live your life based upon how you want other people to look at you. Just be yourself and you, and don't worry about what all these other people are thinking about you. You want to be comfortable in your own shoes, right? So, I still have a good, decent head of hair. It's not perfect. You can see my flaws. I'm losing a little hair right here, and my hairline goes back there. But for the most part, for someone that has a baldness or genetic balding in my family, I can't complain. I gotta admit that doing these natural things and being proactive and staying healthy has slowed this process down. Mike Adams from Natural News wrote a good article about baldness and gray hair. And it's not, if you're losing your hair and you're getting gray hair, it's not a sign that you're unhealthy. It's just a sign that you're maturing. You're getting older. And the only way that you can slow that down is by eating a very nutritionally complete diet, taking certain herbs, vitamins, minerals, things that help slow the aging process down will help you to keep your hair for longer. And that's really the only thing that we have, unless you want to resort to using dangerous drugs that can cause serious side effects, which I don't believe in at all. You guys know that I'm very anti-drug, and I don't believe in taking any of that kind of stuff. So, you know, I've showed you my hair, and I just want to encourage you guys, you know, that you can do things, again, to help slow the process in which you lose your hair. So don't become discouraged if you are losing your hair, because it's not the end of the world. It really is not the end of the world. Hair is just purely cosmetic, okay? It's just purely cosmetic. It doesn't mean that you're not healthy or anything like that. Now, in cases where you could be nutritionally deficient and you don't have genetic baldness in your family, then perhaps, you know, you want to address those nutritional deficiencies that you have. And you might want to look at your thyroid and stuff like that, because those could be issues why you lose your hair. But if you have the genetic baldness, you aren't going to be able to cure it. You aren't going to be able to regrow your hairline. But what you can do is slow the process down. Slow the aging process down by eating a very anti-aging diet. Taking superfoods like goji berries, taking astaxanthin, taking spirulina, chlorella, eating sardines, taking your omega-3 fats, you know, getting the good oils, staying away from all of those things which cause you to age very quickly, like the bad oils, the refined vegetable oils, the hydrogenated fats, sugar, white flour. Staying away from all of those foods that cause you to age rapidly. If you stay away from those things, then you can slow more gracefully, or age more gracefully, slow the aging process, and thus keep your hair for a lot longer. But, you know, work with what you have, be confident in yourself, and always remember to be happy. So with that, I'll see you guys later.